2023 is a year in which a new stage begins at OLACEFS. New leadership began in the presidency by SAI of Paraguay and the executive secretariat by SAI of Mexico. The mission and vision were defined by 2028. The development of capabilities of the members is the main argument of the prestige of a sustainable and inclusive organization that benefits citizens. Synthesis of the new approach. The Working Group of Disaster Management Supervision with the framework of Sustainable Development Goals designed the planning with this way of understanding OLACEFS. The group's work focused on a strategic goal for increase the value and benefits of SAIS through standards of good practices, promote its role in the 2030 agenda and citizen participation in audits. There are 5 strategies. In 2023, work was done on 4 of them. In this time, 2 webinars were designed with the focus in the analysis of the INTOSAI GIVE 5330 and the Sendai Framework for Disaster Risk Reduction. On the 8th anniversary of the Sendai Framework, with the presence of 572 participants from 16 SAIs in the region, the topic Disasters and Recovery in Public Administration was presented. October 13, International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction Reflection focused on the reciprocal relationship between inequality and vulnerability with the participation of 824 participants from 20 SAIs. The results of the coordinated audit of SDG 3 and the Thai audit of the IBI were shared. In the group, identified as a source of compilation of good practices of the monitoring of the action of the Latin American and Caribbean women's work for disaster risk reduction. The presentation of the Network Authority was made in February. In this order, in the 7th plenary, the need to manage risk with a gender perspective was highlighted in the use of disaggregated information to analyze the needs, priorities, and capacities of women and girls affected by disasters. In July, it presented the work plan with 3 points: communication, knowledge management, and governance elements. For a strategy 4.3, the work is centered on the comprehensive disaster risk management supervision platform. The objective is to design and implement, through a collaborative process between the SAIs of the OLACEFS, a digital platform that stores the information and relevant data on the knowledge generated in the inspection of public resources for comprehensive disasters risk management. In the case of the strategy 4.4, there is a highlight conclusion of the regional audits. In the coordinated audit of Goal B of the SDG 3, led by the SAI of Peru, 15 SAIs participate. The main challenges for SAIs were identified in terms of governance, contributing to institutions to generate the necessary conditions for the optimal implementation of the SDGs. In terms of results, achieve adequate understanding of the production process and the expected results in each SDG. As challenges for governments, recover the coverage lost in regular vaccination, considering the inequalities caused by the pandemic, and achieve protection coverage against COVID-19. The Global Cooperative Audit of Transparency, Accountability and Inclusion in the Use of COVID-19 Emergency Funds concluded. 9 SAIs from Latin America participated and audited emergency procurement, socio-economic and assistance programs, and implementation of emergency assistance programs of vaccination. In the case of coordinated audit of the Sendai Framework, framed in a regional project of strengthening external financial control for the prevention and effective combat of corruption, part of the coordinating team attended the court's planning process for disaster recovery, held in May and June at the National Autonomous University of Mexico Institute of Geography. In the same way, with the GIC, Consultants were identified who will be invited to planning phase of the audit to provide technical advice on disaster risk management to the coordinating team. In addition to the change in the region, it's necessary to consider that the presidency of EUROSAI was renewed and the Strategic Plan 2023-2028 came into effect, with the regional actions must be aligned so that the group will generate public value with the good audit practices so that mutual experience benefits us all.